I was about 15 when I decided I wanted to be a lawyer of some description. I didn't really know what that meant at that time, but I enjoyed subjects like history and English, but I didn't really understand what the law might involve, and so I decided to study law at A level just to get a flavour. Really enjoyed it and applied for law at university level. Originally wanted to be a barrister. I think every law student does at the start. I did lots of work experience in chambers and was very focused on advocacy and mooting, which has proved very useful now that I'm trained to be a solicitor. However, I changed career paths in my second year of university when we started to make applications for training contracts, and I decided that I'd like to pursue that route as an option, and then discovered that I would really like the teamwork and the fact that you see cases from start to finish. And so I then focused my efforts on being a solicitor and was fortunate enough to achieve a training contract at Clyde & Co. I think Southampton is very focused on employability. They have an excellent employability skills programme in your second year of the LLB, where you have lectures and visits from solicitors and barristers, and it really helps you hone your skills and that CV. And they are really focused on what you're going to do once you graduate, because most people are set on being lawyers and it's quite competitive. I found that university really helped me to develop my skills, and now I'm putting those into practice now that I'm working. What I enjoyed most about studying at Southampton would be the seminar-based learning. I think it's a great way to develop your skills and to really get into a legal problem, to discuss it with your peers. I also love the campus. I think it's beautiful and there's always something going on. I also really like the nightlife in Southampton, and it's a great place to be a student. I started to apply for training contracts in my second year, so for vacation schemes during the Christmas period. I applied to about 8 firms, most of them were regional firms, and I applied to Clyde & Co because we have a strong link from Southampton to Clyde & Co, and so I was aware of them. They sponsor a few events, including your first year team building event, and so I was aware of the name and had done some research into them and thought they have some very interesting practice areas. I applied and was successful in obtaining a VAC scheme. Did that in the summer, got offered a training contract and took it, so I was aware that I had a training contract for my third year of the LLB, which helped me shape my optional modules around that, so I did insurance law, for example. Southampton really helps with my applications. We have the employability skills fair, which helps you hone your skills and your CV. There's lots of different non-academic opportunities. I was part of Duke of Edinburgh, the orchestra, the Mooting Society, Inns of Court Society, Law Society. There's always events going on and chance to network with people and really develop your communication skills as well as your academic skills. The teaching is of a very high standard, and the seminar-based learning I think is the best way to learn, and it challenged me. I had to sort of argue out legal points with my peers, and that proved very useful when it came for assessment centres. So I think the reason I was able to get that training contract is because Southampton really helped me, and there's a really good support network for their career advisors. And they've got great optional courses as well in the third year. So once you do get that training contract, or if you're waiting to get a training contract, you can do optional courses that are really going to help you in your career and your later life. My top tip for students currently studying the LLB is number 1, work hard. That's very important, but also to balance this with an active social life. You need to get involved with everything at university because it goes very fast, trust me. It's 3 or 4 years of your life, so really get involved in societies and social events, and this will not only help reduce stress from workload, but also enhance your CV.